are back, people. We are back. Sorry it's been so long since my last YouTube video. It has been quite long actually since I last looked. Also, the Berg is no longer. I've now sold it to someone. Well, it is longer, but I've sold it on. It's been looked after actually. That's the main thing. Yeah, basically, I brought a Zafira VXR as a little project car, and I put on my Instagram. Does anyone want to follow my my process with it? And I got a lot of feedback, so here I am now filming it. Needs a lot of work doing to it. We'll run through some things what it needs now. That turbo is completely shot, I think. As you can see, this is what I see. If you get someone to rev it up, which I can't because no one's with me at the minute, that wastegate's going in and out, and it's believe it or not, obviously everyone knows it's called the boost bus, but there's actually no boost to it. It's got zero boost. So that'll be the first thing I'm going to tackle, see if we can get the boost back. And the second thing we'll tackle after that will be the rockers. Let me start that for you so you can actually have a little bit, listen to it. Obviously you've got an exhaust leak, that's another thing. Got a bolt snap there, which I already knew about. It's very rattly. I'm going to be changing all the hydraulic lifters. I'm going to put new stem seals in it as well. I think they've been done. I looked through the history. I think the stem seals have been done, but I'm there, so I might as well just do them. The other things it needs 2 front tyres. It needs wishbones on it. Both wishbones are gone. Exhaust needs sorting out, and then once I've done all that, let me just turn it off because it's obviously loud as fuck. Once I've done all that, I'll be then tackling the paintwork. Obviously I won't be doing it myself. I've got a mate that can do this, but that's the very last though, the bodywork. We can just see how the car goes first, make sure I can actually get it up and running. So just wasting loads of money on it, because basically I'll be doing some series, like series this, series that, episodes, etc. Not series. But what I'll do though, if we get to a point where basically it's done, it's had it, I'll just break it. Simple as that. I'll just break it and we'll move on to the next project. Simple as that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Remember to subscribe and like this video, because if I don't get that, there's no feedback, there's no point me doing it, is there? So I'm getting that. And I'm just doing this just to basically just to show people, because like, look at this, look, someone's even put bloody silicone around it. You don't put silicone on there. I've even got some parts already actually, so I've been doing a list since I've got the car. And yeah, this is what I've got so far. I've got my camback kit, I've got coil spring for it, oil and filter. Obviously some boys like that, oh, it's not the right oil, it's spec oil, it's 530, it is correct. Like you said, I mean, if you're running like more than 300 brake horsepower this, then yeah, you switch the oil up, but this car's going to be completely standard. Set of wishbones, and that's what I've got so far. Here's the bodywork on it. It's not exactly great, but it's straight though. The car's very straight. That's the main thing, so everything else can be cleaned up. And I might even tackle the wheels last as well. I really want black VXR Ronalds ideally, but we'll see how it goes. Each episode will be it's got all this on it as well. It's probably got RCA leads in the car as well. I need to sort out, make sure that's not just flapping around in the car, bloody cause electrical fire. But yes, the first job today is turbo. I've got no one helping me today, so you have to bear with me in this video of me taking this turbo apart. I'll film bit by bit as I do it, and we'll go from there. But first off, grill out, panel out here, get some of these pipes out of the way, give us a bit more access, and we'll go from there. Here.
Hi.
She's just been in the bath, bless her, but she's come out to help her dad because I need a camera person. So here you go, Madison, over to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right, that's the that's most of the top bit stripped down. This is what I noticed when I brought the car. When you rev it, this wastegate here comes in and out, and it shouldn't, side to side movement, it shouldn't really have that movement. So I'm hoping when I strip it, that's there's something going on with that penny washer, because that will explain there's no boost, but we'll get to that. taking the water hose off. So this is why you need the bucket underneath, Madison.
Yep, or it'll go everywhere and stain the floor.
Exactly that. See that? Look down there, you see it coming out there? That's why you need your bucket, but we've already got ours there, haven't we?
Yeah.
Caps off. That should come up a bit faster now. The annoying thing is I've literally got to wait for it now because it's in the way of my bolt I need to undo, so it needs to stop now. So I might do quick.
What?
Just speed it up.
Put that back on.
I'm going to put it back on quickly, just so I can undo that one bolt. Simple. Right, now we're doing the V-band. Take note of the V-band, the angle it is, that's the angle it has to go back on. When people normally put the V-band on, they have them this side, which is wrong. Because when the actuator opens, it hits the V-band. Quite a common issue that for boost actually, when you get your old DIY at home guy doing it, but there's nothing wrong with that, just put it the right way around.
Yeah, or I won't speed it. Move it.
There you go.
See right down there.
As you can see now, the pre-cat is now dropped down to give me access into here. And look at that, I was correct, Madison. See, I knew this. Right, let me see if I... This is why I'm pretty sure it's got no boost. But I knew this when before I brought it, because these wastegates shouldn't have... Sorry, my dog's escaping. These wastegates shouldn't have... You probably can't really see. You see that side-to-side movement there? Shouldn't have that. And if it's got side-to-side movement, that means there's something going on with the penny washer. And the penny washer, if I can get under it... Actually, Madison, should we get a torch? Right. Let me see if I can get that down there. It might be difficult, people. I don't know if it's gone upside down on YouTube neither. As you can see that? Completely finitoed. I would say a swearing word there, I got my daughter. It is done. Now that is I'm pretty confident that's going to be the boost issue, because it's got no boost, and obviously when that penny washer's like that, all your boost is just escaping basically. It's not building that pressure. But obviously when the turbo's off, I can obviously show you a bit closer to that, because it'll obviously be in my hand on the bench. So we're going to continue stripping it down. Madison, take the camera back.
Yeah.
Good girl. You've got an all feed pipe here. Pan around here with the camera, right around the top. Right, we're going to do that's the all feed pipe, peeps. We'll do that one next. Just obviously I'm doing the oil fill pipe. If you haven't got the correct washers, be aware, because this is a banjo bolt. That means it's got a hole in the middle of the bolt, so the oil can feed through it, and it'll have a washer top and bottom. There we go. Banjo bolt hole, all goes through there and feeds through here into your pipe. As you can see there is a washer. So underneath the bit what goes on here, your feed pipe, there'll be another copper washer. Which is ideally, if you can get it off now, it saves you losing it. Like I said, just in case you need to put it back on. That's what I'm going to do, man. So I'm going to get a pair of long nose pliers. I need a rag. I should have got a rag out of the shed, shouldn't I? Here we go. Dad's got a rag. Right, come down there. We'll film over here. Reach right over. There we go. There's your other copper washer. It is actually copper. It's just got all over it. Right, we'll put that up there, that one, so we know that's together. All these big ones. Now I've noticed already there's one broke off. That'll be another thing we have to deal with at a later episode. We'll have to drill that out. Probably put a helicoil in it.
It's like helicopter.
You basically drill it out and then you screw a new thread into it. These should be 13. They're 13 or 14?
13 probably.
This is where they're going to snap, Madison. I'll tell you what, should we give it a little squirty squirt with some WD first?
Yeah.
I have got some heat. Oh, did it get you in the face?
Yeah.
Let's soak that up. I suppose I should have left it squirted this last night, shouldn't I?
Probably, yeah.
Right, let's see if the many undo. See if they undo a snap?
snap.
Oh no, it's coming down. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. Whoa, that is tight, that one.
That one snapped.
No, it didn't snap, it was just very tight. Here's Bosch. That one's out. So how many got left? We've got 1, 2, we've got 3 left, yeah? Got this top one here. Was this the one I tried earlier? It was really tight. Yeah, right, let's see if we can do this one a different way. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, look at that, see that? Oh, look at that, that was easy enough, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think I'll find as I work on this car. Look at that, that one snaps as well. That's why it was loose. So we've got 2 snap manifold bolts, what we need to sort out. See that? Snap. Okay, so we need a socket for that. What socket do we need for that? 22?
Let's have a look.
I'm going to find out. It's right down there. When I lift it out, you'll see. No, it must be 24 then. That pipe's still leaking on my arm, Madison. Which I've got off with one hand. Look, 2 of them. Bush, bash, bosh, see? Another banjo bike. That's your all return. All what goes through the turbo then gets returned back. And as you can see as well, look at the state of the oil in this Zafira. It is, when your oil gets that colour, you should be changing it. Like, you shouldn't, every time you use the dipstick, you should be seeing that, and you should think, hang on a minute, should we get an oil change? Right, this should lift out now.
I think I need to back up.
Another bolt on there. Something else is holding it. What have we got on there? Oh, I see. We've got a water hose, Madison, this side.
Water.
Yeah, we've got a water hose, which we're going to take off right now. Come on, baby. There we go. Right.
Oh my.
Over to the bench, Madison. I'll show everyone what this is. That is your turbo. Watch yourself. Right, as you can see, come on here, Madison.
Wait.
See this here, inside here? You see that? Hold it straight, hold the camera straight. Like that, yeah? Right, that is your wastegate and that is your penny washer. And as you can see, it is not doing nothing. So all my boost is just leaking. What's the turbo like? Turbo's not too bad. Turbo's not too bad. But I've got a recon one of these turbos, which I know is good, so I'm going to swap that over. I've also got a manifold for it, which I've purchased, so I'm going to swap that over and keep all this side. You want to see more episodes like this? Next episode will be to rebuild this turbo with what I've got, and then probably the same video. Come over here, Madison.
Of the red.
Probably the same video. We need to get that stud out what's there, and that one there. You see it?
Get this here.
That's it. So tell everyone, thumbs up and subscribe, Madison.
Thumbs up and
Turn it
subscribe. Thumbs up and subscribe.
And we're out.